ChatGPT has captured the investors' imagination, which is fantastic because we believe that innovation has been neglected, certainly in the last 2 years, badly neglected. And we believe that most investors are very short innovation. You mentioned our venture fund before. We have a big focus on AI in the venture fund. Picks and shovels are very important. Mosaic ML is a private company in which we've invested that is actually speeding up the progress with its software in artificial intelligence. So the name of the fund is ARK Venture. So really proud of it. Public-private, starting now because we believe the time is now. In terms of AI, you're right. A lot of what we expect is productivity gains, and so that will accrue to those companies that use AI most effectively. Yes, Meta Platforms was very interesting to hear Mark Zuckerberg last night focus first on AI as opposed to the metaverse. He had been trying to push the idea of the metaverse, we think, before its time. Embracing AI right now and introducing it deeply into the firm to create efficiencies, absolutely the right thing to do. If you think about the revenue opportunities, they may not be as obvious. Sure, the picks and shovels, you mentioned NVIDIA, but we believe that the hidden gems that will benefit perhaps the most from artificial intelligence are those companies with proprietary data sets. We use Tesla all the time as a prime example of a lot of technology attributes. One of them is having the largest pools of real-world driving data in the world. In fact, it has more of that kind of data, orders of magnitude more of that kind of data than all of the other auto manufacturers and technology companies involved in transportation around the world. So we believe that it will be in the pole position for the autonomous taxi platform opportunity, which is a software as a service opportunity with massive margins. And it's also a winner take most opportunity. The company that is able to get an autonomous vehicle from point A to point B, the most safely and quickly is going to be the winner. That's going to be the go-to service. So we're looking for those sorts of opportunities. In the genomic space, Exact Sciences, and we have models of both of these companies along with our assumptions on GitHub, actually. But Exact Sciences probably has more data because of its premier position in oncology molecular diagnostic testing than any other company in the world. And it is training the data with artificial intelligence so that it can help surface cancer in stage 1. So again, here, the company with the most data, the most proprietary data, and the right domain expertise and AI expertise. So those three things: domain expertise. These are scientists with a deep understanding of biology, AI expertise, and data. So those are the kinds of companies we're looking for. Well, I think what I would be looking for a little bit more, and it is how are companies harnessing AI for their own businesses? Do they have these proprietary data sets? So that's the first thing, because AI is going to enable the most massive productivity increase in our history. And we think that the productivity gains are going to be astounding and shocking. However, those companies who do not embrace this rapidly enough are probably going to lose competitively. So I would be looking at this more, are they going on this offensively within their own organizations? Do they have proprietary data? And then in terms of solution sets, as you say, these are going to be longer term, right? So Tesla, autonomous taxi platforms, Elon thinks he will launch within the next year. We are thinking within the next 18 months to 2 years. But the difference between AI, which is really the next generation software, and blockchain technology, is that this was a dream in really the tech and telecom bubble. It's taken breakthroughs, cloud computing in 2006 with AWS, deep learning, the breakthrough in 2012, and it's taken cost declines. Costs were way too high until now. We're now ready for prime time for the use of artificial intelligence to increase productivity within organizations and increase profitability. And yes, create new products and services, which will take time.
Well, for Google, ChatGPT was either the worst thing that has ever happened to it, or maybe the best thing. We tend to think it's going to be disintermediated, though, by ChatGPT and other chatbots. So we're not going to need the kind of search and therefore advertising that drives Google's model. So we do worry about that one. And as you said, Apple, there are many people who think that even Amazon is going to be disrupted not only by social commerce, so people just shopping through Instagram and other social media sites, Pinterest, but it also could be disintermediated as if consumers use ChatGPT and other AI tools to say, I want exactly this kind of item at the cheapest price anywhere in the world. And it would go directly to that source. So, any platform that has served as an intermediary is at risk. So Meta is interesting to us. We do like what it is doing. We love its sophistication, and the fact that Mark Zuckerberg is now prioritizing artificial intelligence as opposed to the metaverse, which was really what he was focused on last year. So yes, we're interested in Meta's play here. We don't have it in the flagship portfolio. We do have it in other portfolios. Yes, the autonomous taxi network that we believe Tesla is building, it has more data. Talk about proprietary data. It has more data of real world driving miles than all of the other auto companies and technology companies like Waymo put together around the world, we would say, except for perhaps China, because we don't know exactly what's going on there. And we do believe that the autonomous taxi platform opportunity is a winner-take-most opportunity. The company that gets a person in an autonomous vehicle from point A to point B as quickly and safely as possible is probably going to get the lion's share of the market. And that company will, in the United States, we believe, be Tesla. And we believe globally that opportunity will scale from zero today to $8 to $10 trillion in revenues by 2030. So you can see why we're so excited by Tesla. It is the furthest advanced from an AI point of view, and it's even becoming a manufacturer of factories using artificial intelligence and becoming more and more and more efficient in manufacturing factories and cars. We think it's the most efficient in the world right now.